Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. K Japan Auto Repair. Today I'm going to show you how to restore old, cloudy, and scratched headlights right at home. But instead of using just one method, we're going to compare two different restoration techniques to see which one gives the better result. The left headlight will only be polished, while the right headlight will be sanded and finished with a clear coat. By the end of this video, we'll compare both headlights side by side and find out which method is better, polishing or applying clear coat. Let's get started. Alright guys, let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is mask off the area around the headlight to protect the paint and surrounding panels. We start with 500 grit sandpaper and thoroughly sand the entire surface, removing oxidation, dirt, yellowing, scratches, and any damaged areas. Take your time here. Proper preparation is the key to getting great results. Next, we move on to 1,200 grit sandpaper to remove the deeper scratches left behind by the 500 grit sanding process and smooth out the surface even further. After that, we switch to 1,500 grit sandpaper to refine the finish and eliminate the sanding marks from the previous step. Once the surface is uniform, we blow off all the dust and continue with 4,000 grit sandpaper. This final sanding stage removes the finest imperfections and prepares the lens for polishing. At this point, the headlight should have a smooth, even matte white appearance. Now it's time for the polishing stage. We're using a three-step polishing system. First, we apply the heavy cutting compound and spread it evenly across the surface. I'm using an air-powered polisher, but if you're doing this at home, a standard electric polishing machine will work perfectly fine. Polish slowly and evenly without applying too much pressure. Move from edge to edge and make sure you don't miss any spots. Once the first stage is complete, we clean the surface and move on to polishing compound number 2. Apply a small amount, spread it evenly, and continue polishing patiently. The more evenly you polish, the better your final result will be. Now we wipe everything down with a microfiber towel. You can already see the difference. The clarity is coming back, and the headlight is starting to look like new again. For the final stage, we use an anti-hologram finishing compound. This removes any remaining polishing marks and gives the headlight that deep factory shine. Apply the finishing polish and continue polishing until the lens becomes crystal clear. And that's it. You can easily restore your own headlights at home using this exact method. Before you throw away your old headlights or spend money on replacements, try restoring them first. You might be surprised by the results. That's one of the reasons we created this channel, to share knowledge, teach practical skills, and help you save money on repairs. Now we give it one final wipe with a microfiber towel. And there it is, a fully restored headlight with excellent clarity, shine, and visibility. Just look at that result. Now let's move over to the right side. This headlight will be clear-coated instead of polished, so we can compare both methods and see which one gives better long-term results. Once again, we carefully mask off the surrounding areas using tape and masking paper. If you don't have masking paper, you can use newspaper or even regular plastic sheeting. As long as the surrounding paint is protected, you're good to go. We start again with 500 grit sandpaper and thoroughly remove all oxidation and surface damage. Next, we move on to 1,200 grit sandpaper, which leaves the perfect surface for applying clear coat. On this channel, we'll continue making useful automotive tutorials covering body repair, painting, restoration, and much more. After sanding, we remove all dust and clean the surface using a degreaser to ensure proper adhesion. For this job, we're using a ready-to-use 3-in-1 clear coat product. Now it's time to spray. You can buy clear coat in an aerosol spray can and easily repeat this process at home. At temperatures around 30 degrees Celsius, the clear coat dries in approximately 8 hours. Under normal outdoor conditions, a full cure usually takes around 24 hours. Apply the clear coat slowly and evenly, using smooth, overlapping passes. Take your time and don't rush the process. A good finish always comes from patience and attention to detail. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. We hope you enjoyed the video and learned something useful today. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss our future automotive tutorials, repairs, and restoration projects. Drop your thoughts and questions in the comments below. We read every single one of them. Thanks again for your support, and we'll catch you in the next one.